Have you ever wondered who invented the money in your pocket? The answer is usually a government or a central bank. It is an institution, not a person. But what about digital money, a currency that exists only on the internet, free from control of any single authority? This is the story of Bitcoin. Not a committee, not a corporation, but a single shadowy figure. A name whispered across the internet for over a decade. A ghost in the machine who built a revolutionary financial system and vanished without a trace, leaving a multi-trillion-dollar mystery. Who was this person or group? Why give this invention to the world for free? The question of Bitcoin's origin is one of the greatest puzzles of the 21st century, a detective story wrapped in complex code and economic theory. On October 31, 2008, as the global financial system teetered, an email appeared on a small cryptography mailing list. It announced a new system for electronic cash. The sender, Satoshi Nakamoto. Nobody had heard of him. He attached a 9-page paper, elegant, brilliant, seemingly impossible. It described a way for people to send money directly to each other, anywhere in the world, without a bank or middleman. Not another payment app. Something entirely new, built on pure mathematics and clever incentives. Nakamoto's creation aimed to solve a decades-old problem: how to make digital money that could not be copied or spent twice. His solution? The blockchain. A public ledger, a shared record everyone can see but no one can change. That concept was the key, letting strangers trust each other online without an intermediary. To understand the creator, we must first understand the creation. So, what exactly is Bitcoin? At its heart, Bitcoin is digital money. Think of it like a file on your computer, but a very special kind of file. You can send it to anyone, anywhere in the world, almost instantly. Unlike sending money through a bank, there's no need for permission, no opening hours, no borders, and no one can freeze your account. It is a system designed for the internet age, a currency that belongs to everyone and is controlled by no one. The first truly peer-to-peer cash for a global network. When you use your credit card, you rely on Visa or your bank, central authorities tracking everything with power to approve, deny, or reverse payments. Bitcoin has no such center. It's maintained by a vast distributed network of computers, working together to validate transactions and secure the network. This means no single person, company, or government can control Bitcoin, shut it down, or manipulate its rules. It is governed by consensus, and that is what made it revolutionary. The name Satoshi Nakamoto first appeared on Halloween in 2008. It was attached to a white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. The paper was posted to a cryptography mailing list and a forum for privacy experts. The author claimed to be a 37-year-old man in Japan. From the start there were doubts, flawless English, British spellings, phrases like bloody hard, and posting times matching the Americas, not Japan. The name itself was a riddle. Satoshi, clear thinking or wise. Nakamoto, central origin. From late 2008 to late 2010, Satoshi was active but remote. He communicated by email and forum posts, never on the phone or video, and never revealed verifiable personal details. He acted as the project's leader, its chief architect, and its most dedicated developer. He answered technical questions, fixed bugs, and steered the project's early philosophy. His tone was formal, patient, and precise. He focused on technology, avoided politics, and kept secrets intentionally, protecting himself from legal trouble, government interference, and unwanted attention. A public leader could be pressured, compromised, or discredited. As a ghost, Nakamoto let Bitcoin stand on its own, a movement without a leader, more resilient and decentralized. The mystery fueled the legend. Who had deep knowledge of cryptography, computer science, economics, and game theory? The work suggested extraordinary talent, or a small elite team. He wrote vast amounts of code and thousands of emails and posts without revealing his identity, a master of operational security. One early prominent candidate was Hal Finney, legendary cryptographer and recipient of the first Bitcoin transaction. He passed in 2014 and always denied being Satoshi. Analyses of his writing and coding differed from Nakamoto's. Another compelling figure is Nick Szabo, creator of the BitGold concept. Many believe he refined it under a pseudonym, but like Finney, he denies it. Circumstantial evidence abounds, writing style, expertise, early work, yet no definitive proof. In 2014, a magazine misidentified Dorian Nakamoto, a retired engineer, as Bitcoin's creator. He vehemently denied it. The episode became a cautionary tale about doxing and the cost of internet detective work. Craig Wright has asserted since 2016 that he is Satoshi. His cryptographic proof has been widely debunked. Lawsuits followed. He has never moved early bitcoins known to belong to Satoshi. The community largely rejects his claims, and so the mystery endures, an empty chair at the heart of a trillion-dollar idea. The creation of Bitcoin was not a single event, but a methodical process. After publishing the white paper in October 2008, Satoshi spent months refining the code, building software to bring the system to life. On January 3, 2009, he launched the network by mining the very first block, the Genesis block, the foundation upon which the entire multi-trillion-dollar network was built. Embedded within it, a message: the Times 03 Jan 2009 Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. It time-stamped the network and etched a political statement into Bitcoin's first block. After Genesis, the network was live. At first just Satoshi and a handful of cryptographers and hobbyists running software on their personal computers. They were the first miners. Mining creates new bitcoins and confirms transactions. Computers compete to solve a puzzle. The winner adds the next block and earns new bitcoin. The reward incentivizes security and smooth operation of the network. Bitcoin had virtually no value for a year. In May 2010, Laszlo Hanyecz paid 10,000 BTC for 2 pizzas, about $41 then, proving real-world use. Those coins would later be worth hundreds of millions. As Bitcoin gained attention, its creator withdrew. Throughout 2010, Satoshi reduced day-to-day involvement, nurtured the project's infancy, brought in volunteers, and handed responsibilities to Gavin Andresen, the code repository and website keys. In April 2011, amid headlines linking Bitcoin to Silk Road, Satoshi emailed that he had moved on to other things. He trusted Gavin and the developers, then went silent. Emails stopped, forum accounts went dormant, the creator vanished. The disappearance had a lasting impact. By stepping away, Nakamoto cemented decentralization. No central figure to appeal to, pressure, or blame. The community had to govern itself through messy but robust consensus. Satoshi's final gift was a system that did not need him. Yet a mystery remains. The fortune he mined, roughly 1 million bitcoins, has never moved. Those untouched coins, worth tens of billions, would shake markets if spent and might reveal clues. For now, a digital dragon's hoard. Even though he has been gone for over a decade, Satoshi's presence is deeply felt. His white paper remains the foundational text, the constitution of the network, invoked in every debate. His words are analyzed with near reverence. The impact extends beyond Bitcoin. Blockchain sparked a wave of innovation. Thousands of cryptocurrencies, DeFi, NFTs, all traced back to that 9-page paper. Satoshi set an open-source precedent. Code released free to inspect, use, and build upon. Peer review and constant improvement became hallmarks, in stark contrast to closed proprietary finance. He championed building systems that are open, global, accessible, without patents. His anonymity fostered a culture that values privacy and pseudonymity, where ideas matter more than identities. More than a decade later, the mystery isn't trivial, it's fundamental. Not knowing prevents co-option. If revealed as a government or corporation, Bitcoin's neutrality would be questioned. Ambiguity is a feature, not a bug. It lets Bitcoin be what people need, hedge for some, financial freedom for others, and protects the network from the founder's influence or coercion. The dormant coins remind us of principles without becoming a point of control. The enigma fuels a vibrant community, driving research into the tech, economics, and philosophy, and serves as powerful, viral lore. Ultimately, Satoshi's anonymity forces trust in code, not a person. Bitcoin asks us to trust mathematics, cryptography, and transparent rules, a trustless system by design. What does the future hold for a technology whose creator is a ghost? His story shows one person, or a small group, with a powerful idea can change the world. Amid massive corporations and powerful governments, Satoshi reminds us of individual potential. He built a global network from a keyboard, then gave it away, in a world driven by profit and ego. The future belongs to the global community, users, developers, miners. There will be debates, challenges, and forks. A slower, more deliberate evolution that builds resilience. If Bitcoin continues to grow as secure, open financial rails, it validates his vision. Money based on proof can rival money by decree. If it fails, it remains a grand experiment in economics and computer science. Either way, it changed how we talk about money, trust, and power. The genie is out of the bottle. By never revealing himself, Satoshi became a symbol of anonymity open-source collaboration, and systems that belong to everyone and no one. As Bitcoin journeys into the future, it will carry the echo of its silent, brilliant, and enigmatic creator.